Hey everybody. So it's been a while since I did Twins franchise, and we are about a month, almost 2 months ahead of when the last episode was. So I was just wondering if you guys wanted to see the other episodes I recorded, like I recorded, Cincinnati, Los Angeles, Tampa, Texas, Seattle. I think the Yankees game, maybe this Cleveland. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see any of those, or if you just want to see games from, I guess, Toronto on out. Because, I don't know, I've done, whoops, almost exited. But, I've done, like, the draft and all that, and, I don't know. I don't know if you guys want to see the older stuff or not, so, let me know about that. Excuse me. But, let's get to the draft, where I had the #1 pick, and it was between this guy, Michael Powers, and this guy, Josh. I'm just gonna call him Josh Aguila, or whatever. I don't know. Well, we'll just call him Josh. How about that? But I chose him basically just because he has the 94 potential. Powers has 90. Granted, there's a 4-year age difference, but decided to go with him. But there are his stats, and he should be on the Major League team for 2017. Also chose Mark Dunning, who's a D potential, 71 overall, and he has a 69 potential, so he's going to be going down. But he does have decent stats, especially against lefties, so he might also be on the Major League roster. For 2017, Ray Sawyer, B potential, and his ETA is 2022. Johnny Ames, another C potential, ETA of 2019. And Jody Blanco, 2022 again, who's another starting pitcher. Took a third starting pitcher, Reggie Odell, who's 2023, and then Alfred Diggs, who we didn't even bother signing. He's a D potential, 48 overall. Mark Dunning's a D potential, but he's a 71 overall, and he's, more useful than Alfred. And as you can see, yeah, bad stuff happened. One of our top prospects, Jose Barrios, tore his pectoral. Joe Mauer just recently fractured his shin. So, we're without Mauer right now. And in his place is Kenny Vargas, who is pretty bad. And also, you may be wondering where Byron Buxton is. Byron Buxton's in AAA. Because he was hitting 162, I decided to send him back down to AAA. Kind of get a hang of things, kind of settle down. We still do have Sano in the majors. Sano's been doing really well for us. 252 average, 7 home runs, 20 RBI. And then with our rotation, J.R. Graham is right now in the starting rotation because Alex Meyer has struggled a ton this year, 6-9, with a 5.32 ERA. So we're gonna put him in the bullpen for a bit. And kind of like what we did with Bucks and sending to AAA, we're not sending Meyer to AAA because we really don't have any other options, especially with Barrios being injured. Our options are Tyler Duffy, Trevor May, and Cole Stewart. And those aren't really too good of options, so decided just to put Graham in there. He's been doing really well in long relief for us. And look at some statistics real quick. Mauer leading our team in average, but obviously he's hurt. So Shane Robinson has, he was called up, I think a week and a half ago. Cargo's been doing really well this year. He's had a bounce back year, which is very nice. Adubo Herrera, who was hurt, he's back. And Dozier's been picking up. He's hitting 270 now. Touched on Sano. Pinto's been struggling. Plouffe. He got off to a hot start. He's been struggling for us. And there's everyone else. Pitching-wise, there's Meyer. He's struggled. Jake Reed has struggled immensely in the bullpen this year. Kyle Gibson, who was doing really well, has also struggled. Casey Fine he's been a bit shaky in the bullpen as of late. He's our closer. He hasn't really gotten much work. He's only pitched 13 in the third. Thiavar and Brothers are two lefties, and then Nolasco and Santana have done surprisingly well this year. And Tommy Malone has been amazing for us. The year two, going to year two of this franchise, he's been awesome. And Nick Birdie, who's been doing really, really well for us in the bullpen. So that's it for stats here. The standings for 5 games back of Detroit, 5 games back of the Yankees for the wild card. And wanted to touch on some trades that I was thinking of. I have my handy dandy sticky notes on my laptop. Alright. So these are just some trades. I was just messing around with the trades, and I did have some. I came up with some that we could do, and I'll explain my reasoning for each of the trades. So the first trade that I was thinking of was this Corey Jaron guy. I'm going to call him Cody Jaron. For Trevor Plouffe. And Plouffe he's done okay. He's obviously going to do better than last season for us. But with Sano playing how he has, comfortable with having Sano take over third, and then moving Arcia to designated hitter, and then recalling up Buxton to play center, and then I'll move Herrera to left field, and Cargo will play right. And we get a relief pitcher who's he's been doing really well in AAA for the Giants, but Romo, Petit, Machi, they don't have Contos up, they have Affeldt, Casilla, and then they got Uhara, so. And then it gives me a reason to send Jake Reed down to AAA, because he's been struggling. So there's that trade. And then another trade that I had involves the Pittsburgh Pirates. This one does not involve Trevor Plouffe. We would send over Nick Gordon. We would send Aderlin Mejia. And starting pitcher, where is he? I passed him up. Starting pitcher Cole Stewart. And we would get Pedro Alvarez and Brandon Compton. Now, I might switch out Compton with Morton, but he's owed $2.6 mil. So I might switch it to Richard, but we'd have to keep him for another 2 seasons. Excuse me. So, I don't know. But for right now, it's just that. Compton would give us a reason to send down either Gibson or Meyer to AAA. Probably be Meyer, just to, give him a cool down period or something like that. Then have him up here just to fill in for the time being. And then Alvarez would give us a big power threat in the lineup along with Sano. He gave us a left-handed, power threat. Not like Cargo isn't a power threat, but he's like a big, legitimate power threat to go deep every time, drive in runs with big boy homers. And then we just send over Gordon, be potential shortstop. Mejia, just kind of throw him in there. And then Cole Stewart is a B potential at a 71 overall. So kind of swapping B potential starters. Maybe I call up Stewart to start, but with the 34 clutch, 48 control, I don't know if he could take over. And then I had one more trade idea. Now, obviously, all of these trade scenarios can't happen because in this one we have Arcia, and if I do the Arcia trade, obviously you can't trade Plouffe because then Buxton has to get called up to fill in, and then, we'd still need Plouffe there for a hitter. But this one involves the Chicago Cubs. Whoops. And it involves us gosh, why? Okay, we're fine. It involves us getting Neil Ramirez, and the Cubs outfield right now, well, they don't have any of these guys. They have Fowler, Soler, and Francoeur. For some odd reason, they don't have Lake over. Oh, well, whatever. We're just going to no-sell that. But, gives the Cubs a nice power-hitting outfielder. And then, we get a good reliever. 26 B potential. And he's in AAA for whatever reason. All-star last year. He's now in AAA. makes. So, those are my trade ideas. Let me know what you think about it and let me know which ones I should do. Let's see, because, basically I'm going to do either the Plouffe trade or the Arcia trade along with the Alvarez trade. And I'd much rather do the Plouffe trade. Just because he's not hitting well against righties. And Arcia is a left-handed bat, plus he's 24. But he is a C potential, so he's kind of reached his ceiling already as of right now, but who knows, so I don't know. So let me know about the trades, let me know about if you want to see old gameplays of this, or if you just want to see gameplays from here on out. Because we are approaching July, and fun trades happen in July. So, yeah. There's that, and then there's the All-Star game, if you want to see the... Oh, yeah, also, Sano's in, Rookie of the Year voting. Yeah. Along with Tyler Saladino, who's hitting the OP 192, and Joey Gallo, who's not hitting well, but he has big boy power. And then All-Star voting. Excuse me. We've got Malone up here. Where's Nick Birdie? Birdie should be in here. Alright, Graham's in here. I don't know why Birdie's not. There he is. Who else? Who else? Let's see. Well, Mauer's not in here because he's hurt. Dozier's up here with the second baseman. We've got Plouffe. I don't know why Sano's not higher than Plouffe. Don't understand that. Danny Santana's there. Cargo's been working his way up, so there's that. So, let me know about all the stuff I wanted you guys, your guys' input on. You know, gameplay, trades. And until next time, guys, I'm out.